Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Basics Trucking, American Truck Simulator. Not a lot of choices to get to Santa Maria, so that is kind of down here along the coast. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this pallet move and go ahead and do that just to get us to a little bit of a different space. Alright. Good news is, again, because we are doing the world of trucks in this series. Now, hold on. I'm a little confused as to how I get out of here. Is it there? No. So, let's see. So, it must be over here. There we go. But, yeah, good news is we can just rest. Time doesn't tick away. The time in the game doesn't matter. So, but yeah, this actually works out nicely because it's these pickup points that are right next to each other here. So we'll be able to grab it and then,
get ready to turn left.
You know, hopefully find somewhere to rest on the way, because it's yawning, but there's probably some place we can go, you know, for a little bit here. Alright, so we'd driven by Tractor Supply on the way in, I do recall that. Nice arm, really long arm.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, it's like literally on the far side of the store. So this may turn into be more involved than I would like. So, trying again, just trying to figure out if I've got the sound resolved with changing the audio dampening when I play a truck simulator series. So, haven't had a comment either way from the commenter who had been bringing it up. So I'll just keep recording this way until I get additional info. What is happening and why will that not... Okay, I need to get this straightened out. Let me see. It might be... Yeah, I think I'm a little set wrong, so let's do that. That might make it a little bit easier, I hope. I think I was just turned away more than I would have liked. Alright, so hopefully pretty straightforward here. Alright, so let's get the pallets loaded. Just gonna make everything longer. Or later, although it should only take, of course I say 30 minutes and now it takes an hour. So I'm sure it'll be even closer to being super tired now. But yeah, big load of pallets on the back. Should make sense from somewhere like Tractor Supply. But yeah, there's an arm here. So let's not barrel through it. I assume.
Turn left.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm glad it gave me feedback early. I don't like when it like requires you to go into the intersection. Whoop, hold on. Oh, okay. I saw a shadow. So I was like, wait, is there a car moving? But no. So you can see the load pretty nicely in the mirror there. Alright, so we're gonna head that way. Nobody's coming there. Can't entirely tell if anyone's coming anywhere else. There was a truck there, but
go straight.
We're clear.
Go straight.
We are gonna go straight, and we're gonna hope that we can find somewhere to rest very quickly. I think we're okay with 55. So get ourselves up. That's the General Mills. Okay, I do see a rest stop. So we might need to pull over there and go and take care of this, because we're red now. So the prudent thing would be that.
Turn right.
Really? That's sad.
Turn right.
But we're gonna go across here. That's a long way to get to that rest stop, but
Recomputing.
we need to do it. So,
When possible, make a U-turn.
and I'm guessing again something like, yeah, see, we're starting to fade out already. Like, the last thing I need is just crashing problems and so forth. So,
when possible, make a U-turn.
well, we're gonna go rest, and then we'll come out, and then you can tell us where you want us to go. So that's okay.
When possible.
But when they did the California rework, you know, some of this may simply be just how that's all set up and structured. We don't need any fuel. There's a lot of vehicles coming here from the rest stop. There were like 3 sleep spots in there when I saw it from the top of the map, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, well, I'm not going to wait for all these people. I'm just going to go over here and get to where I need to be. Because it's a little dumb that they're all lined up for whatever reason. Okay, I would assume any of these spaces are workable. I could be really wrong, but there we go. Alright. It's always challenging sometimes to find those trigger points. Alright, it's 6 a.m., so we're going to go ahead and we're gonna take this run as it sits. Alright, let's just make sure nobody pulled in. I don't think that actually happens, but it's always good to take a look. So yeah, I'm hoping not having the audio dampening on will make the audio work better. There's a commenter that was commenting about how basically the ads were so much louder and they had to turn up the audio to hear me.
When possible, make a U-turn.
But obviously that isn't fun, so I'd like to overcome that, but I don't know that I have.
Get ready to turn left.
And I'm having to do a bunch of early recording again because of being away for a while and trying to get enough videos in the hopper again that we can do some stuff. Which way is he? Okay, he's going that way, so we're gonna do this, and that will work. All right. So, yeah, because if I can, I'd like to have enough saved up so that people have things that are coming out when they expect. And given that each of these, in each of the formats, so American Truck Simulator, the schedule is basically every 8 days, so a little over a week in between episodes. So, doing 2 or 3 gets me a little over 2 or 3 weeks, so that's good. But some of this is just providing what I need to stay on schedule before I leave, so we'll see. But my intent is to run 2 runs here in this sitting, not in this video, because again, I try to keep them between 30-60 minutes, and as long as I have something not too super short, that usually works just fine. Alright, so at this point, now we're kind of going, I think it was just a little over 200, but we have to basically head out and then move over and go to kind of toward the coast. I mean, Santa Maria is not on the coast, but again, we have the challenge of it's California, so traffic is usually pretty busy. But yeah, I think we got to go up a little bit, and then, you know, we're heading north, I believe, and then we have to go over. So I'm thinking we are going to exit here.
Right.
Yep.
And then exit right.
And then we're going to turn left, and we're going to go over, and then we're going to come kind of way south. The big question is going to be for the next load, how much stuff out of Santa Maria is there? And again, I don't necessarily want to go back to LA, so I'm hoping we've got some other things. All right, I got an itchy foot, which is dangerous when you're driving. What is happening? Come on. I was like on the gas, but it wasn't doing anything. So a little bit Publix, which is a grocery chain if you're unfamiliar in the U.S. I don't know that there's any honestly nationwide grocery chain, but Publix is kind of popular in the southeast. Like we don't have them near us. Just like Meijer is also, but we do have a Meijer by us. But then we've got grocery store chains that kind of exist here, but aren't really national in any way. Alright, turn my head and stop flopping around. Alright, some sort of official vehicle. Oh, United Van Lines. So, I think that's who, yeah, I think that's who, no. Are we using United or Mayflower? I don't remember. Using one of those two when we're moving, so one of those trucks will be coming near our homes in the next few months as we get ready to transfer. So that's going to be an interesting thing too, you know, because I'm going to be, although I guess I'll be taking the computer with me in my own vehicle. I'm not going to put that on the moving truck. But the monitors and things, maybe. I don't know, I'll have to see. So I may run into an issue where, you know, if I'm waiting for the truck to arrive, that things take longer than I expected. But again, we're several months away from that move, but that'll be probably another disruptive point. But yeah, the gap I'm going to have now, we are heading out to the new house and just kind of going to be operating there for a week. When we may do that again before we move, we'll see. But you know, it's not, we're not having all the stuff moved, so I guess like the computer that I sim on is going to stay in our home that we're moving from, and then we go from there. But alright, well, this is going to be a fun trip if we have this. Wow, there's like a sheared off tree there. That's cool. Oh my goodness, this is awful. I'm assuming it's that FedEx truck up there. But again, it's double yellows, so nobody can pass. So everybody that's behind that really slow truck, there's not much they can do. But I mean, we're going like under 20 miles an hour, so this is really suboptimal. So that's the one bad thing, certainly. Oh my god, he is just crawling. And I don't understand. I mean, I get he might have some weight, and we are going uphill, but like, I don't seem to have a problem speeding up. But this guy, it's pretty awful. So this is going to be a much longer, or a longer episode. Hopefully not much. Hopefully it's not going. We're not going to go 10 miles an hour the entire 150 remaining miles, or whatever it is. Yeah, we have 137 according to my Truckee desktop helper. So I mean, in theory, it's supposed to take 9 minutes, but that's not going to be the case here. I mean, again, hopefully that's the top once we get around the turn, and then maybe if he'll speed up heading downhill and then he'll have enough momentum, I don't know. I mean, better yet would be that he turns off and we go from there. I mean, it's almost challenging to start the truck from this. And I get, you know, he can have a lot of packages. It is a dual trailer, but it seems like you just need a better tractor to pull that thing, dude. That's just awful. I was gonna say, it appears we're leveling out. It's almost like, is something messed up? Because I don't know that we're still climbing, but why it can't make any progress? Maybe we are a little bit, but it's just amazing to me that it can't go. I mean, I am tempted to just ignore traffic laws and go around, but that's a long way, and that's a big guess, and I shouldn't do that. You know, I should just deal with the reality. But this can't be that terribly exciting to just watch me crawl up the hill. Alright, we are cresting the hill for sure here, so we'll see. If that turns into some sustained... Oh, of course, now we'll only... Well, I guess the turns are 35. I was going to say, now we're getting into a town, and so we immediately have to slow down. But no, it's more that just to be safe, so the truck still probably won't go beyond 35, because it probably can't safely do so, but I guess 35 is still 3.5 times faster than we were going, so it's kind of that small victories thing. Yeah, I probably at some point should go repair like the general wear and tear of the truck and stuff. My wheels are almost totally red on my little icon at the top that shows how much wear we have on the truck. Obviously doesn't really show how much wear we have on the trailer. Oh, this is awful.
Go straight.
Alright, well, I assume we're gonna go left on that, and then maybe we'll be... Where did the FedEx truck go? Maybe he turned and I didn't notice? I have no idea. Looks like some farmers over there in the field chatting about stuff. Well, we're gonna have to turn, so... And they're getting out of my way, so that's good.
Keep left.
Alright.
And then turn left.
So, a little bit of... I don't know if it's
left.
grapes, wine country at all, or what I'm seeing up on the hillsides there. Alright, and again, I know we're going to have a bit of a challenge, you know, starting up slow, but still, I mean, I'm creeping up, I'm at 30, so why that guy couldn't do anything faster than he was doing is beyond me. Alright, now we should be able to go. I guess I should really put myself down to 60. Because we're never faster than 55 for the truck speeds here. Alright, at this point we can turn off the head tracker, because we're on the highway for a bit. I don't know that I did that last episode at all, so I apologize if that is something you prefer, rather than kind of bouncing around. Because I know there's got to be folks out there, because for example, like my wife could not watch my videos of that with the head tracking, because with her motion sickness, it would give her motion sickness, so I'm sure she's not the only one that would have that kind of problem. So if I can do any little bit to alleviate some of that, that would be good. Alright, but now at least we're moving along. And because the speed limit is 55, going to 65 would guarantee if we passed a police officer that we'd get flagged for a ticket. I prefer not to do that. But it's telling me 5 minutes, I think, of real time. We have 81 miles to go. Obviously, then we have whatever it takes to park, which isn't insubstantial in a lot of cases. Santa Margarita, but we are going to Santa Maria, not Margarita. See, but the challenge is I'm catching up. Like now, I need to be able to look in my mirrors. Alright, he's exiting, but the other guy is not. So, alright, you get by, and I will go in the left lane. Again, we'll turn off the tracking for a bit. But now we should be able to hopefully get past the pickup truck and the truck. But you know how it'll go. It'll speed up right about as we're ready to pass. Because now we're slowing down because we're climbing. Very nice tree-lined way here. Sure if that was paper transport, but it does not look like it. So I'm not recognizing the logo. Okay, Pascal Truck Lines. Alright. So it could be the next exit after this, might be it, because yeah, we are heading back to LA. That's not where we ultimately want to end up. He's probably going to be too slow for a bit. Maybe not. Alright, whoops. Let's pop in behind him. Turn off the turn signal. This is Broadway. But, this might not be it quite yet. If I recall, when I was reading things about the DLC, they have added some cities. Ooh, there was that debris that I hit on the side, and it definitely caused me some stuff. So, alright, well, we're within Santa Maria. I assume it's the next exit. Because, yeah, it looks like this is one of those that I kind of go around, take a sharp right corner, and so just on the other side of town it may be closer that way. So we'll see if at 3/4 of a mile, if it'll be time for us to exit.
Right.
Yep.
And then exit right. Exit right.
Alright. I think we were going to Target, but
Keep left. And then turn left.
Guess not. Alright. I mean, there could be more than one, if that is where we were going. Be nice if they would pull away since the light is green. Alright, Navajo. So I'm assuming it's a Native American trucking operation. Alright, there is our location. Hopefully the light stays green. That's pretty common when you're doing a signaled turn. At this point, oh, Texas Roadhouse. Anybody for a steak? Alright, so we've used about half our hours of service, it looks like. The bed's about half full. So as long as I park relatively quickly, then maybe I can do another run next time without having to go sleep, which obviously would be good. Whoops. I hit that a lot faster.
Get ready to turn right.
Now, this just looks like a really big distribution center,
Turn
which
right.
is what you'd expect at a UPS facility, but the amount of open space in the front is nice. Ran over the curb there. Because the question is, like, really, okay, I think I see the parking spot in between the trailers there. So you can probably pretty clearly see it blinking. But yeah, this should be kind of easy. Alright, so we want to stay that way. We'll go back a little quicker so that this doesn't turn into a forever backing up video. Stay over. Alright, there we go. So, turn it off and unload. Alright, so we did make it. Again, the real question, as I said, where can we go after this? But that is for next time. So far, our profit's staying over 100,000 for 7 days. That's always wonderful. So hope you've enjoyed this run. If you have, if you've not dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider that. And I will see you next time.